Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. What you are about to witness is the absolute pinnacle of gaming YouTube. Nowhere on the planet will you find a better gaming YouTuber, I swear. And now, with your host, Jibba73, the Double E Show! Dude, can I have $5 now?
What's going on, everybody? Jibba73 back with the Double E Show. It's Miscellaneous Monday, Shadowrun Returns, Episode 6, and here's why. At the time I recorded this, I did only receive one request to continue the series, and I like it, so I think we will. It actually makes sense to me to finish this out since it's supposed to be short. So I will continue on until we complete it in 10 episodes, or no, until we complete it, until 10 episodes, or until I die. There you go. So here we are. We were just looking up these clues from Coyote. And what do we got? Click. Find Coyote. Find and question Coyote. Speak with Mrs. Kabuto. Okay. So we got into Coyote's computer. Let's speak with Mrs. Kabuto again. So yeah, we'll get out of here. Let's come here. I don't think there's anything else for me to do down here. I don't have a key to that thing there, so we're going to go downstairs. And we will re-speak with Mrs. Kabuto right here. So we will go over to her. How can I help you? Do you know Paco? Have you heard of Maury's Meat Emporium? Did you know Gin Parks and sold Coyote a gun recently? Coyote has a date with Paco at Pike Place Market in the next half hour. Okay, we'll start with do you know Paco? He's a ganger, a member of the Cutters. He is a good kid in a nasty line of work. I warned Coyote against getting too attached to that type. They don't live long. Have you heard of Maury's Meat Emporium? We'll ask her all the questions. Why not? Her face twists in disgust. No, I'm a vegetarian. Did you know Gin Parks sold Coyote a gun recently? I'd be more surprised if she hadn't. Bouncers can deal with most of the troublemakers, but around here, you need a gun just to take trash out to the dumpster. Coyote has a date with Paco. If you would go down there, it might bring me peace of mind. I'll call a cab for you. It should be able to get you there in time. Gambat kudase. Good luck. Right on. Okay, so that means leave this room. We're going to come out here. And we'll go outside. Okay, take cab to Pike Place Market. Confirm. We're on our way. Pike Place Market. You catch a cab from the Touristville to Pike Place Market in a mercifully quiet ride that takes you from probably going to be mugged to probably going to pay too much for your drinks. Compared to the urban wasteland of the Barrens, the downtown area is filled with modern buildings, lighted streets, and unbarred shops, all living beneath the shadows of massive corporate arcologies. For many, these arcologies are home. For others, they're hulking monuments to where the world went wrong. Famous for its fishmongers, Pike Place Market has been around since the early 1900s, overlooking the bay. Now, it's a market for all things legal and illegal, a melting pot of the haves and have-nots. Even though most of the shops are closed, the sights and sounds and smells of the market hit you from the moment you step out of the cab. Continue. And it auto-saved. Good. Alright, so we are in Pike's Place Market. We're going to zoom out a bit here. We've got Patrick over here and some other people standing around the Universal Brotherhood building. I'm assuming, since that's the only thing that's shown, that's where I have to go. We're going to come over here. Join us and change the world. Yeah, no, we're good. Patrick, I'll talk to Patrick. Yeah, I want to talk to Patrick. There we go. The handsome young man turns away from the crowd and fixes you with his full, completely undivided attention. Sir, you are a beautiful dwarf, but you could be so much more. What are you selling? That sounds great. Tell me more. What are you selling? That sounds like me. I'm not selling anything. We are giving away secrets to a more fulfilling, happy, and productive life. Okay, I'll bite. What are the secrets to a more fulfilling, happy, and productive life? The first step is to simply come and listen. Tomorrow night, Lynn Telestrian will be speaking about the importance of family in the sixth world. Please join us tomorrow, and the secrets to a better life shall be revealed to you. He smiles and turns back to the crowd. Yeah, okay. All right, so now that unlocks this corner, so we will head around the corner and reveal more. Refurbished flowers for sale. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's head up the street here. Ooh. Synth juice for sale, just fab today. Okay, so here's the modern stuff, and here's where we get into the back alley look of things. Here's Paco. Let's go talk to Paco. He's on our to-do list. Hey, seen my friend around? Tall lady, dreads? The kid in front of you sports the trademark yellow of the Cutters gang. Young, clean-shaven, he stands like he owns the street and everyone on it. He seems distracted, though, glancing around with increasing agitation. He looks over as you approach. Watch yourself, little man. What you want? Wouldn't happen to be looking for a coyote, would you? That's none of your fragging business. Who the hell are you? I'm Jibba Half-Jibs. I'm looking for a coyote. I need to ask her some questions. I'm the one who's going to pretend you have better manners. I need to find Coyote. Relax, we're on the same team. I'm Jibba Half-Jibs. I was just at the union. Your girlfriend's gone missing, and I'm helping to find her. Let's do the manners one. And I need you to tell me why you think that's my problem? I'm not her boss. Find her yourself. I was just at the union. She's missed 2 shifts, and Mrs. Kubota, I wish I could say the name better, hasn't been able to reach her on her comm. The tough guy swagger seems to drain out of Paco. The cutter is gone, and before you stands a kid in a yellow jacket that doesn't quite fit. Coyote's missing? Oh man, that would explain... She was supposed to meet me here over an hour ago. Look, sorry for getting in your face like that. What else do you know? If she's missing, I need to find her. Do you know a fixer named Mr. Delilah? Coyote had a meeting with him a few days ago. Ever heard of a place called Maury's Meat Market? Coyote had a receipt for some zebra meat from there. What? You mean rummaging through... You've been rummaging through her stuff? Yeah, that shop's just down the block. What the hell she would need zebra meat for, though, beats me. Do you know a fixer named Mr. Delilah? Okay, we'll go with that one now. I know of him, sure. Blake doesn't allow any cutters to take side gigs, though, so I got no reason to deal with him. Coyote hasn't said anything about taking new work. Wait a minute. Drek? I know where she went. Damn. Why couldn't she wait? Damn it. Paco, slow down. Where did she go? The Royale Apartments. The landlord, Stevie J, runs a drug ring out of that hellhole. Coyote grew up there. Doesn't like to talk about it much. She's been looking for a way to settle the score with that guy for years. A few days back, I heard Mr. Delilah was looking for runners to steal some sort of item out from under Stevie J's nose. She must have taken the job, I'm sure of it. And if this thug's caught her... There's a grim determination in Paco's eyes. I'm going over there. You coming? I'm in, don't worry. We'll get her back. Well, she's my only lead. Let's do this before I change my mind. I'll help you get Coyote back, but you'd better be able to handle yourself in a fight. Things might get ugly. Of course I know my way around a fight. Stevie J better be ready for a world of hurt. Paco curls his hands into a fist. Now, let's get moving. The Royale is just a few blocks from here. Alright. So, show's up this way. So, new objective, look for Coyote in the Royale Apartments. Optional, find Maury's Meat Emporium. Okay, right on. So let's head up this way. Is he coming? He is coming. I got dog on a stick here. Okay. Who's this? This is Manny. Let's go over and talk to Manny real quick. See what Manny has to say. The small meat stand presents an enormous diversity of dead animals, from cow and canine to the exotic and paranormal. The pictures on the back of the stand feature a much older version of the man in front of you. As soon as he notices Paco, the proprietor's eyes become hard and angry. What do you want? You know we can't afford more. Relax, man. My friend just has a question. Everything cool here? You must be Maury. Do I look like a fat old man to you? I'm Manny. Maury's my dad. Now what do you want? What would someone want to buy zebra meat for? Do you know someone named Coyote? I have this receipt for an order of zebra meat. Still have it for me? What's your problem with Paco? I'll do the receipt thing. I'll look it up. Yeah, I got it right here. 2 days past the pickup time. Didn't think anyone was going to come for it. Here, it's all yours. So I got the zebra meat. What would someone want to buy zebra meat for? Some people eat it, but I wouldn't recommend that. Tough as nails. We mostly sell it to core security teams who use it to reward their hellhounds. The flamers go crazy for the stuff for some reason. Oh, Drek. That's why a Coyote wanted zebra meat. Everyone talks about the pet hellhound Stevie J keeps locked up somewhere in the Royale. And if she never picked it up. Whatever. Anything else? Do you know someone named Coyote? Nope. I don't go in much for the shaman stuff. I'm leaving now. We're good. He's got nothing more to offer me. How did he know Coyote was a shaman? So it leads me to believe that he knows who she is. So we'll continue on down the road. Got a police bike and a murder scene. So let's come walking up. As your eyes adjust to the flashing lights, you spot the body of a woman, dead on the pavement behind the police line. Panic spreads across Paco's face. Oh no. Is that Coyote? This isn't happening. God damn it. Pull yourself together. Take a look. Is that her? Paco steps forward and breathes a huge sigh of relief. No, it's not her. Thank God. Look, let's not hang around here too long, all right? Too many Lone Star pigs around. Paco looks over at the victim again. It's too bad, whatever happened here. I'm not going to let anything like this happen to Coyote. Okay, so I'm going to go up and I'm going to talk to Officer Landers. A tall, emotionless Lone Star officer blocks entry to the crime scene. Behind her, you spot the lively face of the organ grinder's coroner, Dresden. This is an active Lone Star investigation. Please step away from the barrier. Etiquette, security. Detective Jibba Half-Jibs, Auburn Precinct. We have reason to believe the victim may have been involved in an illegal BTL smuggling ring. We're investigating. I'd like to examine her belongings for evidence. We'll try that. Badge and SIN, please. Well. It's all right, officer. He's with me. Dresden steps up to the barrier with a warm grin. The officer looks at you with poorly concealed skepticism. Okay, then. Make it quick. All right. So let's zoom in. And we will inspect her. Lying on the pavement is the body of a young human female. Her eyes have been gouged cleanly out, and you notice a string of bite marks along her left arm. Okay. Fade away. Anything else? I'll talk to Dresden first, because, you know, I know him. So what brings you out here? Hot on the trail of Dead Man's Killer? Coincidence, believe it or not. I take it I've stumbled across another Ripper murder. Yeah, that's what it looks like. As you can see, the Ripper went for the eyes this time. Pretty clean work, I gotta hand it to him. Our Ripper knows what he's doing, or she, I suppose. What do you know about the victim? Can you tell if she was subdued in some way before her eyes were removed? I thought you ran the Redmond franchise. Isn't Pike Place a little far from home? What about the bite marks on her arm? Any sign of magic use here? There was evidence of an unusual explosion in the alley where Sam died. So the Ripper takes Sam Watt's liver and this woman's eyes. Any theories? Okay, we'll start with this one here. Now there's an interesting thought. No, nothing obvious though. I'm sure when McCluskey shows up, he'll call in a full magical forensics team though, just to be sure. So the Ripper takes Sam's eyes, takes Sam Watt's liver and the woman's eyes. Any theories? Trophies of some sort, I suppose. Probably of some symbolic significance to the killer. Maybe, or beyond that, I couldn't speculate. What do you know about the victim? Well, not much. Dresden scratches his head absent-mindedly, probably breaking some sort of sanitation protocol. There we go. She's been dead for about 3 hours. Her name was Lucy Warden, worked at the Stuffer Shack just around the corner. Looks like she was just leaving work when it happened. I think that's enough questions. Okay. Hey, I figure if I help you out, there's a better chance to get this scumbag off the streets a little sooner. McCluskey wants the Ripper in a cell, sure, but he couldn't care less if it takes another dozen murders. Good luck out there, eh? Dresden starts to turn back to the body, then stops. Speaking of McCluskey, you should probably get going before he shows up. Okay. So that's McGuire, and I'll talk to this elf real quick. The elf standing before you may quite possibly be the ugliest elf you've ever seen. His meticulously clean lab coat, format jacket, and old-fashioned bow tie give him the look of an undertaker from centuries past. He notices you approach and locks eyes with you, smiling a thin, unnerving smile. Hello there, stranger. Might I inquire, do you know which organ grinder's facility this body will be removed to? Who's asking? The elf giggles, a strange, high-pitched warble you would not expect to emerge from his misshapen face. Oh, I'm no one of consequence. Never mind that, though. A good evening to you and your friend, the coroner. Okay. That guy I would keep my eye on. Okay, so we need to continue going this way. I don't know if there's a way to get around it. I'm probably going to have to go down this alley. So let's come over here. I'm not talking to the cop because I don't want to get hung up by Dresden. Want to buy some BTL? I do not. Okay. Let's go this way. Glad there's no trolls around here. Okay, we'll keep going. There's more of the Brotherhood people, I'm sure. Hey, what's this? This is Frank. Let's go talk to Frank. See what Frank has to say. He's at the Stuffer Shack. No way, Blind Lucy? Blind Lucy? The orc before you wears the standard Stuffer Shack employee getup. The uniform is well kept and well fitted, but the tears streaming down his large, crooked face do little to improve his appearance. He does not seem to notice you approach. I take it you knew the victim? Yeah, what's it to you? I need to add my condolences. Were the two of you close? Thanks. Sorry. We're just not used to folks being too friendly around here. The orc wipes some tears away with a dirty napkin. Yeah, we were pretty close, as co-workers go. Blind Lucy and I worked at the shack for 3 years together. Started on the very same day. Blind Lucy? Well, Lucy wasn't completely blind, but she was legally blind, so she had to wear these huge glasses and hold things right up to her face. But she got new eyes about a year ago. Any idea how she scored the new eyes? No, she wouldn't talk much about it. Just called it her stroke of good luck. I guess that luck ran out. Seen anyone strange in the store lately? Did Lucy have enemies? When was the last time you saw her? That's all I need. Okay. Seen anyone in the store? I see weird stuff every day. It's a stuffer shack, but no, nothing stranger than usual. Thanks, that's all I needed to know. Thanks for your help, and I'm sorry for your loss. Wait, you wouldn't happen to be part of the investigation, would you? I'm in my own way. Why do you ask? Well, Lucy had this necklace, an intricate little carving of a dragonfly on it. Wore it every day. Said her mom gave it to her when she left Denver. Anyway, you know how Lone Star is. All of her stuff will be bagged and placed in evidence storage until the seventh world awakens. I just thought if you could somehow get that necklace back before Lone Star cleans everything up, I could send it back to her family. I feel like I owe her that much. I understand. If I can find it at the scene, I'll bring it to you. Sorry, tampering with evidence could put me in a bad spot with Lone Star. I can't risk it. Stealing evidence from a crime scene is a pretty serious offense. What's in it for me? You know what? I'll just do that. If I find it, I'll do it. Thank you for your help, friend. You know where to find me. Okay, let's take a quick jaunt back to the crime scene. Come up here. I would like to see if I can find this for him. Maybe there'll be a little bit more information. You scan the ground near Lucy's body and spot a small wooden object, mostly hidden beneath the dead woman's hair. This must be the necklace Frank was talking about. A thin broken cord trails off to one side. It must have snapped during the struggle. Lean down and pick up the necklace. As you start to reach for the necklace, a slim black Lone Star boot slams down on the pavement. And what do you think you're doing? Just tying my shoe. I'll be leaving now. Excuse me. Just reaching for my wallet. I'd like to make a contribution to the Lone Star morale fund. I see. Well, thank you for your contribution, citizen. Don't forget that necklace you dropped. The officer smoothly pockets your money and turns away. Lean down and pick up the necklace. There you go. You pick up the necklace. It's an intricately carved piece of wood in the shape of a dragonfly with a small turquoise stone set within its eyes. The wood feels very sturdy for its weight. With genuine wood such a rarity in the sixth world, this piece might be worth quite a bit to the right buyer. All right. So let's come back down over to Frank. Blink. Coming back down here. There's Frank. Frank looks up as you approach. Were you able to find Lucy's necklace? I've got it right here, Frank. You can send this to her family now. I've got it, sure. I don't recall if we discussed payment yet. You know what? He's a grieving guy. He seems genuine. We're going to give it to him. Item removed. Objective completed. Recover. Okay. As he takes the necklace from you, you can sense a weight lifting from Frank's shoulders. I'm glad I can do this much for Lucy, at least. Thank you, friend. I owe you. Just make sure that gets to Lucy's family. I don't want it turning up in some Lone Star office with my prints on it. Right on. Okay, so now over here is the Royale. So let's go take a look at the Royale. Actually, we're 25 minutes in. We're going to call that an episode. Woohoo! Episode 6 of Shadowrun Returns. We will catch you next Monday for another episode of Miscellaneous Monday. So if you like what you're watching, hit that like and subscribe button down below. Tell your family, tell your friends. If you have any suggestions, put them in the comments below, because I do read them. And with that, see you next Monday for another episode of Miscellaneous Monday. Shadowrun Returns. Peace.
That was a failure of epic proportions. Unacceptable.